Hi, I'm Matt Smith, and we're here in Austin, Texas at Six String Ranch. Today, we're going to talk about how to solo using major and minor pentatonic. I'm playing my Fret King Matmatic through a Supro Saturn, which is a beautiful sounding combination, strung with the Dario strings. One of the sounds that are most prevalent in blues, blues rock, country, and pop music is integrating the major and minor pentatonic scales. The great thing about the pentatonic scale is it's pretty self-explanatory. Penta means 5, tonic means tone. The major pentatonic scale uses the first, second, third, fifth, and sixth notes of the major scale, and the minor pentatonic scale uses the first flatted third, fourth, fifth, and flatted seventh notes of the major scale. So here is a major scale pattern rooted off of A on the second string. 10 on the second string, 12, 14, and then 12 and 14 on the first string, and it sounds like this. Minor pentatonic, I simply move my third finger to the root, and I start a whole step below it, and I play 8, 10 on the second string, and then 8, 10, 12 on the first string, like so. Here's my root, my A note, but I start on the G note here. Just remember this, index finger with the major pentatonic, and I go, once again, 10, 12, 14, and then 12, 14 on the first string. Minor pentatonic starts with my third finger on the root of the A and starts in the 8th fret of the second string. So I got 8, 10, and then 8, 10, 12 on the first string. So it sounds like this. Now, in blues, we use the 1-4-5 progression. In A, that would be an A dominant or A 7th, A 9th, A 13th. The 4 chord would be D, D 7th, D 9th, D 13th. And then E, that's the 5 chord, we would use E 7th, E 9th, or E 13th. We avoid the dominant 11th chord because it sounds a little weird. It would sound like this. And that would make a very strange psychedelic blues. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to go there today. So the idea with this is very simply to start with here's an A 13th chord, and then I'm going to play major pentatonic with it. When I go to the D chord, I'm going to switch to the minor pentatonic. The major pentatonic. Then the 5 chord, I can use major or minor pentatonic. Then 4, minor pentatonic. Back to the 1 chord, to major pentatonic. The biggest mistake most guitar players do is always starting their phrases on the first beat of the measure. And if you count swing eighth notes, they're like the clopping horse that you've always heard in every Western movie everywhere. And if I count that, it would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now the great thing about this, if I start my phrase on the and after 3, just a little short phrase, it sounds great. 1 and 2 and 3, 2 and 3, and 2 and 3, 2 and 3, and 2 and 3. Now I'm going to switch to minor pentatonic, and you'll hear the progression automatically switch to the 4 chord in your head. 1 and 2 and 3, 2 and 3, and 2 and 3, 2 and 3. And 2 and 3. Now for the 5 chord, I can use either scale. It doesn't matter. It only lasts for a measure. So in the 5 chord, the E 9th, that's the 5 chord with minor pentatonic. Here's the 5 chord with major pentatonic. 4 chord, minor pentatonic. Then back to the 1. Now, if I do this right, you can actually hear the chords change even though I'm not actually playing rhythm. But I'm going to add the chords that I'm using. This is an A 13th chord, D 9th, and E 9th. And I'm just going to play on the first beat, then fill the rest of it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And 4 and 1. And 4 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. The other spot I use for phrasing is the and after 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And 4 and 1. And 4 and 1. And 4 and 1. 4 and 1. 4 and 1. And 4 and 1. And that is a great way to start sounding like you actually know what you're doing when you're playing the blues, which is a really beautiful thing. So remember, don't start on 1. Start on 1 and, or 1 and 2 and 3 and. Start in those spots, and you'll always sound great. Here's what it would sound like in practice. 1 and 2 and 3. Make sure you check out the rest of our great videos at sixstringranch.com. Thanks a lot. See you next time.